For those of you in Philadelphia, you are quite familiar with the Philadelphia cheesesteak. You've got several good cheesesteak restaurants there, and some not so good ones. Some of the cheesesteak restaurants you have there are Alessandro's, Jimmy G's, Sonny's, Jim's on South Street, Pat's, Jano's, Tony Luke's, John's Roast Pork. I've been to all of them. I've probably been to about 14 cheesesteak plus cheesesteak joints in Philadelphia. And I moved to Melbourne, Florida. And there are two cheesesteak places in Melbourne, Florida, both run by people from Philadelphia who have migrated to Florida. One of them is Little Philly's. They have two restaurants, one in Satellite Beach, one in Palm Bay. I've been to them both. The cheesesteaks are very good. And the other one, Straight Outta Philly. They used to have a place on A1A and on US 1, but now they only have one place, well, maybe two. One place on Wickham in Melbourne, and there's maybe a place in Palm Bay. Well, I've got a cheesesteak here from Straight Outta Philly. And let me tell you, I've had these before, and these are fantastic. This is what they call a spicy bite, because it's got hot cherry peppers in it. I had the onions added, I had the mushrooms added. I got it with American cheese, I can't remember. Raw onions. So I'm going to try this here. Well, first of all, I'm going to try it just the way it is. It's spicy, just the way it is with the hot cherry peppers they cooked into it. It's flavorful, it's salty. I could live on these. But let's put a little bit more spice into it with some of this. It's infused olive oil with peppers. This has some heat. It makes it hotter. But I don't know. This is so good that I think this is unneeded. It's spicy as it is. I know that a lot of Philadelphians are going to tell me that, well, that's not a real cheesesteak. Has to be made in Philadelphia to be a real cheesesteak. Doesn't matter if they're made by Philadelphians outside of Philadelphia. If it's not made in Philadelphia, it's not a real cheesesteak. I understand that. I feel the same way about Scotch. In order to be considered Scotch, it has to be distilled in Scotland. So in order to be considered a real Philadelphia cheesesteak, does it have to be made in Philadelphia? Well, that's a matter of debate, and I don't know if there is any kind of authority who has made that kind of determination. And I don't care. I really don't care. Whether or not you call this a real Philadelphia cheesesteak or an imitation Philadelphia cheesesteak or a non-authentic Philadelphia cheesesteak, it doesn't matter to me. It's delicious, and this here is Naples Drizzle. It's some balsamic. It has some sweetness to it. But these to me rank in the same league that the cheesesteaks I ate in Philadelphia do. These are in in that quality, as far as I'm concerned. Is this an Amoroso roll? Some will say that a real Philadelphia cheesesteak has to have bread made from Philadelphia, such as from Amoroso Bakery. Is this Amoroso? I don't know. I think I asked them at Straight Outta Philly once before if they use Amoroso rolls, and they said yeah. But who cares? It's still good bread. Whether it's an Amoroso roll or not. Doesn't matter to me. It's good. Put some hot olive oil on there and some sweet balsamic glaze, and this is perfect. What more can you ask for? So, if you come to the Space Coast of Florida and you're craving an authentic Philadelphia cheesesteak, well, I don't know if I can give you authentic, but I can give you something that is very, very delicious. Straight Outta Philly and Little Phillies. You'll find at least 2 restaurants of each of those named places. This is Straight Outta Philly. It's on Wickham in Melbourne. It's close to the Eastern Florida State College, where you'll find this. And I've had many cheesesteaks from there, and I love them. You can't go wrong. So go ahead and say it's not authentic, it's not real, it's not it's not comparable to that from Philly, but having eaten many cheesesteaks in Philly, it is comparable. And it's just as good, in my opinion. All right. Thanks for watching.